Продължаваме с търсенето на Сара. Следващата ни серия. Наснете се удобно. Надявам се да ви е приятно. И сега да ходим да видим болката замесена в цялата история. И по-точно как е замесена в тази история. Това да рече, не мисля да го вземам. Пъшка като Мария Шарапова на тенис. Има ли кой да стреля по тебе? Тук има доста ковчеща, но те най-вероятно са сигурни. Добре. Ако няма за какво се бием, няма се бием.
Zahra's estate, but nobody's home. Now is my chance to search her place.
Защо му казваш? Дали ще стане толкова елементарно? Добре. Трябва ми ключ за това ли е? Ама аз го знам къде е.
Wooden weapons and training dummies. Looks like our scholar wields both pen and sword. Let us get a wider view.
Не го ли видяхме където или видяхме меча? Добре, не мога да скочиш по диагоналата. Къде е всичко отваряме? Няма това ще ме поведа пъти. Лампата на Аладин и аз си мисля, че... Аз съм кьората, не намира нищо. Аз не мога да намеря един ключ само даже. Той трябваше да се търкаме тук да си чупи краката.
Zahra might return at any moment.
Намерихме ключа. Сега в коя къща веща? Ние добре намерихме ключа, ама дали само този ключ ни трябва? Да, това е гер, често не търсим и други работи. Това го четохме, ами. Тотално се загубихме какво точно това направим.
Another book of poetry by Arib. She definitely is popular in certain circles.
Тя ще твърне всекъде. Единствено може да трябва да бега.
Zahra is definitely tied to the Order, along with somebody named El Rabisu. Learned all I can. Better get to high ground and get ready. Zahra might return any minute.
High ground. To daže mi kazao kada je točno na high ground je. Wait.
Servants, prepare a glass of date juice on ice and serve it with a plate of honeyed bread and pomegranates. Then prepare the bath salts. I am utterly beat. Paradise is where you find it. That old fool tinkering with his worthless ancient disc and helpless patience. Bah!
Of course, Sayyidati.
The real answers are... They are always in books. Am I not right?
Always, Sayyidati.
When I get that book translated, something's wrong. God! Got them like fish!
What caused all this smoke? Where is it? Please,
Now, you die!
Where is it?
You think me a helpless scholar?
Somewhere. What happened here? Where is it coming from?
Çok tamamlar bez zaposlenia.
Zahra thought that strange book would get their great work functioning. Good thing Hunayn could not translate a single word.
Ne bu karantina?
I should return to the Rafiq.
Çeyebiliriz ama. دلوقتي قبل زمان فنسيرنش مو لازم ادرس
Hey, hold on. Here, dog. Again. I will not fail.
Ти само ще ми кажеш, що ме подгони. Аз ти бех тръгнал за едно, то отиде от Каспичан. Те ме нападнаха всичките гади.
Better keep a low profile.
Не мога да го търся. Това. Идвай тук. Тук има какво апгрейд, не.
Well met.
Welcome, welcome.
Бинуса.
Perhaps your skills could be applied here.
Be my guest.
The cannon can no longer hit small bomb detonation. Има да удари мене.
Seen enough?
I am in your debt.
Goodbye.
Отвънка ли сме, не сме горе? Май сме отвънка. Да, отвънка сме, тук няколко. Не, чакай да обера тук. Ти е такова. Не, че ще ги правим скоро. Не бих искал сега да го растея.
Basim, join me on the roof.
Па идваме. Ти не си чул така малко свършим да направим
I knew
работа.
it was you. You're not the only one with eyes that see afar.
So, Tabed, you have filled the streets with eyes and spies.
Such is the life of a Rafiq. Without my knowledge, where would we be?
Knowledge is a tool, a weapon. It can be used for good or ill, and the Order is using it for ill indeed.
What have you learned?
Rot runs deep through the House of Wisdom. They are using some ancient book, hoping to build a wicked device.
I have heard rumors of this blasphemous contraption. They call it the Great Work.
The Order is experimenting on people, lethally. I have stopped them for now, but someone called El Rabisu is running things at the House of Wisdom.
Any idea about who this Rabisu character could be?
I have my suspicions about the great scholar, Fazil Fahim.
That fragile old man?
The clues I have gathered tell me so.
It could be. The House of Wisdom will be hosting a great symposium soon. An informal gathering of scholars. A lecture, refreshments, chatter. Even the great Arib will attend. Go. Spy out this puzzle with care. But do not throw your blade at the symposium. We don't want to show our hand just yet. But if Fazil is guilty and alone, then like a viper, strike. But you must be sure.
Before I act, I will be sure.
Baš siempre. Možeš mi skočiti na pamet od gore. Štekne da budem mnenja kako su fore. Ja pogledajte kafe.
The symposium should be here. Baghdad's brightest, sharing their wisdom.
Извиняюсь, не обращай внимания.
I am looking for the great scholar's lecture.
Fazil Fahim's lecture about the antediluvian antecedents of humanity will begin soon. In the meantime, please enjoy our ample stock of exquisite delicacies and tasty refreshments.
Where is Arib al-Ma'muniya, the poet?
Vas moći na tam dole.
Where is Arib al-Ma'muniya, the poet? Where is Arib? I hope to catch a whiff of her magnificent aura. So rare to see her outside of the round city.
The beloved is in the garden, ruminating upon the perfection of nature.
Oh, to be a flower held in her discerning hands, inspiring such languid verse.
She must be relieved to be free of her wealthy patrons for a change.
Oh, perhaps she leads an exciting secret double life, slipping out of the palaces to find inspiration in common life.
I doubt it.
The translator. Hunain, you should not be back so soon.
I know. I'm still nervous, but I couldn't stay away from my books.
I guess we must always do our duty.
وداعا.
That astronomer might be one of them, though I doubt it. Sayyidi, I am honored to make your acquaintance.
Good to see more young people enjoying the House of Wisdom.
Do you think the great scholar will give a good lecture?
Do not waste time listening to his nonsense. I have written many more edifying and practical books instead.
On which topics?
I have written extensively about sundials, astrolabes, stars and planets, and the circumference of the Earth.
Fascinating, Sayyidi. I shall read more of your work soon. Wada'an.
Czekaj, będę ładnie skill. Tam będzie to łączne. Това to nasze sknijete.
Huh. That is a lot of books.
Oh, do not think I am a librarian. I am a writer. Many of these are my own works. Though I do collect, it is true. This city hides other rare and ancient tomes. If you should find one, Bring it here. I'll make it worth your time.
Así me cuco.
Very good. It is certain no other in the city has seen this. If you find any more, I am here.
Pardon me. The lecture will begin soon. Please, amuse yourself with the other guests until the gong summons you.
Listo.
لن تعجب علماء
Sabe que está
الرياضة
unido.
سآتي متأخرا الليلة قبل العشاء.
تتصور ذلك؟ الأشياء التي
ها أنت.
There is that poet Abid loves, whose work keeps turning.
Yes?
Symmetry of sky and sea, but only in thine eye do these two planes meet.
You have read my work. And who might you be?
A lover of poetry, nothing more. And of order. Or should I say, chaos.
I know only one living poet who loves chaos that much. Ali ibn Muhammad. Are you a fan of his pedestrian work?
The rivalry between you two is legendary. It enhances the craft. I cannot choose.
You are most diplomatic. But I would rather seek inspiration among these lovely blooms. Good day.
Can you treza?
The great scholars
No,
lecture
come
will
on.
begin after a short delay. Meanwhile, enjoy our bounteous snacks and a
Hey, Nine Fingers, over here. I told you I'd see you around.
Indeed. And what brings you back?
I want to show you something.
Una scena dell'Etere risulta.
These House of Wisdom boars collect the wildest trinkets and gadgets.
I have been here before, Nihal. This is Ahmed ibn Musa's office. Have you been sneaking in there?
Ahmed and his brothers are capable of designing some fantastic devices.
Not all of his ideas are that practical, I'm afraid.
Don't be so smug. The world is full of wonders. It gives me a tingle down my spine. Like I'm nearing a cosmic secret.
You read too much about magicians and lost cities buried beneath the dunes.
You don't read enough. Perhaps there are other worlds, other people, out among the stars.
Nonsense.
Tá sendo clutch că s-o grământea. E beautiful.
Does this remind you of your nightmares?
No. More like something from the Bimaristan. Or a training chart of the Hidden Ones.
Ah, yes. The swift ways to kill silently. Death in seconds.
Vedremo le che diagrammi. Ah, aspetta.
This. I have seen this one before. Is this what you wanted to show me?
Yes. It reminded me of that object we found at the palace. What is it?
A drawing from an ancient book.
There is something you are not telling me.
You do not want to know what happens behind closed doors.
Why? Because you do not know either?
Because, as Derwish says, sometimes it is better not to know the truth behind the things we must do.
The truth, Basim, is that everything is here in front of you. But you refuse to look at it. This is about you. It has always been about you, ever since that night.
I took an oath, Nihal, to leave my old life behind and walk this path of shadows.
And maybe someday you will find the light. But until then, I will walk behind you every step of the way to remind you not to forget who you are.
Is that a threat?
I do not know.
Sounds like the lecture is about to begin. I should return to the Kahraman.
God.
Pardon me. Is Fazil Fahim's lecture ready to begin?
Indeed it is. Head inside if you please.
Welcome, one and all, to the House of Wisdom, center of learning in Baghdad, indeed, of the entire world. I am Fazil Fahim al-Kimsa, first scholar of the House of Wisdom, wisest of the wise. Today, I will shock you with what may sound like outrageous blasphemies. Do not fear, good people. Though I am old, my mind remains sharp as steel. Today I speak of mysteries, of creatures from the antediluvian age. Do not the ancient prophets tell us about giants from before the flood who forsook Allah and worshipped false idols? Is it not possible these giants built marvels, works of wondrous power, now lost to us?
Zahra and Hassan are both dead, slain by an assassin's blade.
They're dead.
Sayyidi, I urge you to hide until it's safe. Apologies, people, but our lecture has concluded. Please, feel free to explore the House of Wisdom's many fine chambers.
You call yourself the great scholar, Fazil. You who burn books and hope the smoke will hide your crimes. How many did you sacrifice in your search for knowledge? How many did you use, damage, and discard in the name of discovery? Now you hide within the House of Wisdom. The house you led astray. But I will find you. And I will exact justice for every soul you savaged for your great work. It is true. Fazil leads the order in Abbasiyah. I need to hunt him down.
The old fraud Fazil went into hiding.
ذلك الكتاب الذي أعرتني إياه صمم تلك الآلة الغريبة.
Anyway.
How exciting. What do you think frightened the great scholar?
The old fool must have imagined one of his antediluvian creatures. He's an absolute disgrace.
But where did he run off to?
There's rumors of hidden passages beneath the House of Wisdom. Maybe he hid down there.
I have heard the rooftop gardener mention these places, yes.
What a colorful detail to include in my verse. The scholar by secret tunnels fled, chased by delusions of deities who want him dead.
Pardon me, but I heard a rumor about a hidden basement beneath the House of Wisdom.
A secret basement? You must be joking.
No, not at all. Surely, such a large building must have basements and cellars to store books and inks.
I'm aware of no such location on these premises.
Never mind. I will look around on my
Don't
own.
any kind.
As you wish.
Gatekeeper, let me pass.
Those who came before are...
What are you talking about?
Those who came before are...
Let me get back to you.
Forgotten. Чего фон користи tragično.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed. I need your help, my friend.
Hey, you ain't just a... That's it! Hear that crash? So slow!
Sve ono mofle. Mesto u kojem po questo trenutno nekaj pogoda. Mesto. Добре, але като или се качвам горе, или бате, как се го направи, искам да се пусна. Тук ще пикна нещо, но все едно нищо не става.
better not use my weapons here.
Vabbè, te la faccio tu con la storia, non la vanno a mettere su.
I've lost Fazil's greatest work.
What do you mean you lost the great scholar's masterwork?
I'm sorry. I was distracted by the presence of the famous poet Arib.
Forget the poet! We better find Fazil's book, or we're both dead.
Sounds like part of a passphrase.
Hold on! Your own mother won't recognize what's left of you when I'm done.
Nem, nem volt folytani, mert elég volt.
Who's...
So predictable.
What? Won't run so well once I pluck my eyes out.
Looks like somebody left a book in the stairwell. I better not use my weapons here. The Folly of Poetry by Fazil Fahim. Does not sound too romantic, to be honest.
feito, mas nisto.
You there!
This letter mentions a private reading balcony. Might be where the reader has taken the book.
Mole izlazem teraz pozwolę.
I better not use my weapons here.
Nie dobre to sama maja, może trzeba się wybrać.
An impressive volume, written by Fazil Fahim. Could be his masterwork. Its title is, "Those who came before are those who shall return." This has to be it.
Sztuka nie może że czekaj. Mają, tam nie może się wezwać. A, odkąd teraz lezę? Teraz to ja.
better not use my weapons here.
Могу раскрыть этот ключ.
I better not use my weapons here.
Gatekeeper, those who came before are...
Are those who shall return.
Correct! You may proceed.
Dobra, mjestime to. Možda.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
Čo nemá svetné opět. Nema ništa tuga.
Wait! What?
I pomalku.
Nobody's putting me in that thing. Not ever.
Don't worry. Plenty of volunteers.
You can pull my teeth out with hot irons before you get me in there.
Hold you!
Yes! You see? Isn't this?
Pane sa mnie.
There is a deep wrongness here. A reek of rot and iron. Those robes might help me get closer to Fazil. What have they done to these people? Poor guy will not need this anymore. This should help me blend in.
Please, take me back there. I don't belong here.
Next subject! In here, now!
There are horrors here, but the most terrifying thing is that I have seen it all before. Somehow.
Who dares meddle with my great work? Killing my allies and spoiling my lecture. It's an outrage.
It looks like the handiwork of a trained assassin.
Must be some faction in the Round City. Or one of those jealous broods in Sharqiyya.
These killings were too subtle for mercenaries.
No matter. Once I understand how the mechanism works, I will prove myself to Al-Bahamud.
Аз съм се превлекал международна ордена си на мене.
You are new, aren't you? I don't recognize you. They promised you gold when you volunteered, yes? No matter. What you are about to behold surpasses all worldly riches.
Ничего не са ми обещали.
Are you afraid?
Не, а ти? Защото трябва да си.
This is my great work. I call it Arua. It will take you on a journey to another realm. Why did the first ones leave this world behind, filled with fools, I wonder? And make so few of me. We call this the House of Wisdom, but its foundations are unsound. For beneath the House of Wisdom lies the Dungeon of Ignorance. And upon such dark secrets we build our philosophies. Science is the noblest purpose. Knowledge is the greatest power.
No.
No? Then what?
Then you die.
Justice.
This may be the place. It may be here where lies absolute knowledge. It is not how I remember it. Behind the doors, it looked brighter.
But in the end, all we see is darkness.
Мумията се завръща. Главната роля. Брендан Фрейзер.
To get out of here. Get back to the bed.
Čakaj, vrat. Добре. Мисля, че там това да го служим, да го вземем или да го интерактнем по някакъв начин. Защото там със сигурност служи някаква част от нещо. Това никому не гони.
The scholar's notes. He believes in these ancient beings. The masters of memory. No question about it. Fazil was neck deep in the order.
Къде са ми дрехите? Или си ги носа в джоба? Явно имам оръжие, ама дрехи не. Бос съм, гледай, тичам. Свобода на нещо и какво? Инфекция, край, оправен. I'm have to enough assassin. Това не става вече. Ще му режда крака. Да, бе, ясно, бе. Късно ми видех. Точно в момента не искам да се занимавам с вас. Човек се умори.
Basim ibn Ishaq.
Да, кодири тук.
How did you find this place?
Easy. I just follow the trails of blood.
You should not be here.
Не ми кажа, че тази се обучава тук също.
Do you talk to him?
Sometimes. Yes.
But he does not answer. I do. We have drifted apart since that day. But what we have seen back at the palace, this light, these sounds, you cannot have possibly forgotten.
Unlike you, Nihal, I keep the past in the past.
You call yesterday the past? And this jinni of yours, this repulsive shadow that crushes your chest, has it crawled back into the past too?
No, it is still here. Sometimes, even in the day, I feel its breath on my neck. The nightmare invades the real world, or has always been part of it.
This is part of your reality, Basim. I am a part of your reality too. I am your past. Tell me, will you leave me there? In the dark corners of your memory?
Ай, тя не харесва.
I will not.
Чунка е. Явно на по-късен етап.
Now, if you could invent a mechanical rug sweeper. Basim.
It is done.
And how did it all play out?
I'm afraid this is a tale for another day. We will save it for one of our campfires.
You have done well, my friend.
Better get back to my work. You know how easily I get bored. Thank you for what you did, Basim.
Ти внимай какво правиш.
It is the truth. You have done well. One last thing. Arib. Was she involved?
Not that I know. But we must remain vigilant.
Това шутка цена между теница човек. Пак са едно Джина, който за мен е мумия.
Easy, Basim,
Какво
I am
стана?
here. Basim, تمهل.
Защо сме тука?
I cannot keep them waiting.
Are they aware, your companions, that their hunter is hunted in his sleep?
If it were in my sleep alone, I could bear it. But it followed when I fled Anbar. Now it stalks me when I slay those I hunt.
The ones from the palace, in the masks.
4 are dead at my hand. The last, the head of the snake, will join them soon.
Why slit its throat when you could loosen its tongue?
What? Why would I?
The Jinni only struck in sleep. It never dogged you by the day until you reached into that chest. The masked ones prize what lay within. The ancient object that woke at your touch. They may hold more answers living than dead.
I hunt my enemies. I do not break bread with them. I took an oath, Nihal.
How can you hunt when you are hounded? If you could walk the dark unburdened, you could better serve the light.
I stay my blade from the flesh of the innocent, not from the order of the ancients.
If you will not ask your foes, then at least ask your friends what slept in that chest. And why they sought it.
Та има право до някаква степен. Аз си го мислих още от началото, че накрая. Забравих името. Рожан. Да не се откаже като от първата серия. Добре, приятели, тук ще прекъсна епизода и ще продължим по-нататък следващия епизод.